Bant deck's sick. It's Mystic Sanctuary, Uro, Deathrite Shaman, Swords to Plowshares, Brainstorm, Time Warp. That deck is sick. Get the Mox Field up to date. Let's try it. Archaeologist is really nice. Bliss, I think Cauldron can be good in timeless. I mean, most of the Yogg, most of the Yogg deck is legal, so that would be the best place for it. If I knew my top card was a land, sending it back. Yeah, I haven't cast Minskin Boo yet. That card is really good though. I want to build elves next, maybe. I feel like elves with like Natural Order, Craterhoof, Behemoth could be pretty sick. You're missing a good amount of stuff. I could not block here. I have the Archaeologist to block next turn. Let's block. I feel like they have another Ragavan. Oh my gosh. Arena, please. Sorry, I thought I reblocked. Obviously, that's my fault. Been playing Minsk and 4-color Winota. Oh, Winota's sick. They play my Archaeologist. Archaeologist is so good. Ah, no. 3 options. Yeah, I'll get used to it eventually. Or just mill an Uro with my Archaeologist, also we're in good shape. Well, seems like an easy turn to bounce my Archaeologist back to my hand. Yeah, Archaeologist is really good. It blocks Ragavan. It turns into an Alkoff Oko, fills your yard for Uro, puts Uro in the graveyard. I've been liking it a lot. Takes the Shaman. It's pretty good. Yeah, Natural Order I feel like would be pretty cool to mess around with. No, my Oko. Definitely looking dicey here, to say the least. We do find Swords to Plowshares, which is kind of like the card to find here. If only we had found that and Uro. Does it do all those things better than Supplier? In this deck, easily. I would never play a Supplier in this deck. So block here, and then cast the Swords. Kind of surprised they attacked with the Bowmaster. Maybe they have another one. Also, does this turn off Delirium? It does. Maybe I just pass. Like, I'm just kind of happy if, like, nothing happens here. My life was pretty low. Taking, like, 1 extra is not free. Would we ever need something like Verdict to the sideboard? I don't know. I know there's a lot of gamers who they can't get away from their emotional support Supreme Verdicts, but I'm not that worried about it. They could all drown the creature after blocks. Oh, they drowned the Swords. Okay, but they still don't have Delirium. This is fine. How much? 4. Now they have Delirium that the Bowmasters is dead. Shaman is so good. Shaman is like so crazy well positioned. Top deck a Brainstorm. Oh fuck, I should have been 6 Sanctuary first. I guess I get to go put those 2 on top. Put the swords on top. So they have instant sorcery artifact creature and instant sorcery artifact creature. So I could maybe plan to eat the creature with the shaman. And then turn off delirium. Let's try this. I get to go to 6. I get to at least block this shaman. Archaeologist is so good. That's crazy. Okay, they have another Bowmaster, though. Which pings me and puts me down to 2. Thank you, Deathrite Shaman. Ah, screw you, Deathrite Shaman. Should have cast that first. It could have killed me with Delirium. It's okay, I'm dead anyways. Tyre with the tier 1. Thank you, welcome back. So we're bringing the portable holes in, usually. I usually cut the time warps to these kind of matchups. Cut the lapses. And then I kind of waffle back between, like, I think it's 4 Teferi, 3 Teferi, 4 holes. Click submit. Usually pretty good matchups, I think. Yeah, they're playing like maybe not playing Shadow, but they're playing, you know, Grixis. What do you think about Fragment Reality as removal spell for Timeless? Exile target non-token artifact creature enchantments. Puts a random creature card lesser mana value from their library back on top. See, that card seems awful. In a Swords to Plowshares format. Do you have Nexus and Wreck? No, but we'll see. Can you do a free deck tech today? Please no begging for free deck techs. Save your channel points like everyone else. Okay, I'll keep this on the play. Nice to not worry about Blood Moon because they've got Luris. No, we 4-1 with Phoenix. Yeah, format's so sick. Listen, if I'm playing Arena, there's something going on in the format. I've looked a little bit at the Alchemy cards. I just don't have a really good knowledge of them. Why'd you go Archaeologist over Shredder? Archaeologist is insane in this deck. You get to mill over with Uro, you get to turn it into an Elk, you get to, like, it's a lot of card selection. The card is so good in this deck. So you have to brainstorm an end of turn with counterspell up for Bowmaster. Although I guess if they spell pierce and stuff, maybe I should upkeep the brainstorm or something. Could just untap too. I feel like the longer the game goes, the better it is for me, anyways. Can't even spell pierce this. A dispute? Dispute would be really gross here. It's just definitely spell pierce. Oh my gosh, it is dispute. Alright, we'll just counter back. I don't know how that dispute took so much time. I don't think I'm in a Sanctuary right now. I can Sanctuary back Counterspell and play Teferi next turn if I feel like that's going to be what I want to do. 5 cards in their hand. Okay, seems okay. I think there's a good chance they have Spell Pierce. This puts them in kind of a tough spot if they have it, because they kind of want to Pierce to stop me from having the counter spell up, and then I can just pay and get a nice 2-for-1. Obviously, they could just have other piece of permission too. But the next turn I can go to Fairy with counter up. But maybe I should have Sanctuary the first time. Could let this be resolved and fetch to Sanctuary Counterspell before casting a second counter last turn. Yeah, I feel like that wasn't that what I was talking about. Well, no, nothing. Let's go. Uro! Let's go, dude. Wait, why did they Lurrus in their hand last turn? Just bluffing interaction? Maybe they have removal spells? So now we get to go Counterspell the Bowmaster into Portable Hole, Shadow, play Uro, hold up Counterspell. Escape Uro the following turn. They know I have this counterspell, so they'll probably not just slam. Okay. Wait, sorry, that was the wrong one. Although I conceded too fast. Okay, game 3. G3, G3. Plan looks pretty good. Yeah, that's a good list, I think. Any potential Rekla builds? Channel Nexus of Fate. What is Reclamation? Maybe I don't know. Maybe it seems a little Pioneer power level. You know what I mean? Put these on YouTube. Yeah, we're gonna get the editor. Gonna put these on YouTube. Mulligan? Triple Oko. Downgraded to double Oko. What is it if I turn my Portable Hole into an elk? They don't get the thing back, right? This deck seems like it wants to be a field deck with Reclamation. I feel like you almost never want to play those two cards together. But you could do a field build of this. I wanted to be more in on Mystic Sanctuary Time Warp, which has been pretty good. They do? Oh. Weird. Okay, good to know. Would not have guessed that. Not right away. Yeah, I know not right away, but I was just thinking about it all. How does this work for YouTube formatting? I don't know. Editor's gonna put it together. I think, you know, maybe 5-match spread. That's why I just played 5 matches at Phoenix. But, you know, there's a good chance I'll just play more and then you just do all those together, I guess. I agree that the structure of a league is really, really nice. Oh, come on. Seth did a field Nexus deck with Reclamation. Seemed pretty good. Alright. I hear ya. Well, they just don't want to cast the Shaman. Let's duress my Oko. Drew a land. If it was Oblivion Ring, they would not. It's just weird because I feel like it would just remove that ability altogether. And they hit a Brainstorm. Yeah, stupid Ragavan. Stupid, sexy Ragavan. Pretty dead. I'll skip to a Pierce on my Oko. Which they, like, definitely have. They do have Delirium. But if they heat my portable hull, it's also pretty bad. I'll just make a food, I guess. Anything to Mystic Sanctuary? Brainstorm, maybe? Bolts me. Is this format influenced you by what could be in Modern? I mean, not really. It's like you're allowed. A lot of these broken cards can exist in this format because it's not Modern, because they're all together at once. Like this was like, you know, we know that Uro and Luris together have like this, like when they're both in the format at the same time, there is a conflict between the two of them where you like don't you could play one or the other, and they're both really, really gross cards that are super good. And in that way, they strike a little bit of a balance. But they only can strike that balance because they're so disgustingly broken. Oh, sorry. I should have kept the land on top because of the Ragavan. Oops. And so it's like, this is not, I think, a good thing to exist forever in Modern. And like, it's just, and like these cards are like so much better than everything else. They're the only things you can play. Just kind of like in Timeless too. Like you have to be playing these broken cards. But this is now a place for these cards to exist and play them again if you miss them, which is fun. Dude, yeah, I mean, this is my fault, obviously. I've just given them an Oko. NTS Buffy got 25th in qualifier. It's pretty, yes, that's exciting. What kind of build was it? So if I escape Uro, they just elk it. But then I can at least block the Ragavan. Well, should I Sanctuary? I guess I only have... I get rid of all the non-Brainstorm cards, I guess. I'll put this into play. I think we don't want the Brainstorm at this point. Gonna be a tough one. I think if I just left those cards on top and let the Ragavan not hit the Uro, we're probably, or the Oko, we're probably winning this game. So they added a Breach, which I like. So 1 Daredevil, 1 Breach. I think I like that. Hey, I hate these sideboard Aether Grids. I think the card is so bad. But coolest, congrats to them. Alright, so Uro transformed into an elk. So what happens if I play another Uro? Is this still legendary? Let's still see. It's a legendary elk. I guess I could just keep this one, huh? They drowned Shaman. Bolts my Uro. Gets in for 5. Okay, I guess I'll swords the Bowmaster. Stem the bleeding some more. We have to gain 3 life off this food here. Think Forceful Negation would be a good add. I think I was probably a little bit happier without them for now. I feel like, you know, a lot of people have kind of wanted a format like this for a long time, just like no 0-minute interaction. I don't know if this is exactly the right format for it. Seems okay. Alright. Punted this game pretty bad, huh? Yeah, I think we win if we just don't if we just don't shuffle. Yorion. Issue is combos kind of busted. I don't think that that's true. Like this is still like counterspell, Thoughtseize. Like counterspells and Thoughtseizes are super common, super prominent. I'm not even sure like what the best combo deck is. It may be like the Breach Storm deck. But I don't like what combo deck is so good. Also, to some extent, like the combo decks seem like they keep the Titan field decks in check. Or are you considering that to be a combo deck? You know, there's Blood Moon also. Yeah, opponent is on Cave Yorion, I feel. Too many good cave cards to not play Yorion. Go, Uro, go. Is this more than 80 cards? Holy shit, my opponent has 227 cards in their deck. Nah, what the hell? Is Battle of Wits legal and timeless? I kind of don't think it is. Maybe I should have waited until we were at least a diamond, huh? Or they're silver? I see. I see. Okay. Fun. Dude, 240 cards, by the way, huh? This is normal for low rank historic. Well, is it normal for low rank timeless? Yeah. We lose as soon as we lose. Like, hey, Spike, you want to play against 250 card Battle Wits against the super slow. I guess it probably takes it forever to search their deck. Wait, what? What the hell? I clicked that island. Why is there not? Why do I not have a land in play here? What just happened? You unclicked? I can't even get an "Are you sure?" for... I clicked twice? What the fuck? Oh wait, they also didn't get one. Dude, field is broken. The UI is so bad. They also didn't get one. That's so funny. Alright, we're gonna take some turns with Oko in play. Oh, whoops, sorry. That's a make a... Just misclicking constantly, huh? Okay, can't quite time warp into... Archaeologist and time warp. Would you play Flawed Reclamation Nexus? I mostly want this... This is good in Uro Oko decks. This is mostly just an Uro plus Oko card. Because it's very good with both. You turn into an Elk, you mill over Uro. Okay, Elk. Alright, guess I just died. Turno corner of the rec deck. Now, I feel like I'm pretty happy with these being the top of the curve. Instead of playing 4 drops and 7 drops in the deck. Okay, against 250 card Yorion, we are running it back. Did you have fun? Smiley face, frowny face. Did you have fun? Yeah, dude, Mystic Sanctuary is so messed up. Yeah, I think they're just playing a 250 card deck. I remember one time when I was like first playing Magic, I played F&M. I played against someone who's playing like a 76 card deck or something, and they were telling me how they just kept adding cards to their deck that they felt like they needed, and they just would put them in their main deck. And what they ended up doing eventually was they opened up a Chromatic Lantern out of a booster pack. They put that Chromatic Lantern into the main deck as the only blue source in their 76 card main deck, so that they could sideboard 2 negates. That's the only blue cards. No blue lands, 1 Chromatic Lantern opened out of a booster pack, 2 negates in the sideboard. I lost to those 2 negates. I got destroyed by those 2 negates, and then after the match, my opponent's telling me about how they added the negates to the deck off of their 1 Chromatic Lantern. Fond memories. They could have added. I know. I know. And I also like wasn't even playing like a deck that was particularly weak to negate. They just like negated my Advent of the Worms, and I flooded. Like I was playing a mostly creature-based green-white deck, and I was just like flooded, and they negated Advent of the Worm, which just kind of didn't have anything. So funny. Yeah. Here we are, remembering the legacy. If we ended up cutting all the ephemerates. Okay, permanent cannot attack, block. Activate can be activated, but we can just spend 3 mana and destroy this. Cool. Oh man, Archaeologist milling Uro is so sick. I'm at the moment not really planning on streaming any standard or playing any standard, and doing probably near 0 prep for any RCQ I play, like a pro Magic player. Although, you know, I played Standard for the Twitch Rivals thing. It was kind of fun. Archway Commons. Oh boy. Yeah, we're doing it. We're brewing on Timeless, guys. We're really slaughtering with our Bant deck. What deck would I bring to an RCQ? For Standard? Whatever my friend Josh Willis hands me. Yeah, I do think Standard is probably pretty fun. I don't know. Maybe I'll play one RCQ and get really into it. Just counted this so I can Uro. I feel like they just shuffled every single card in their collection into a Yorion deck. Sultai feels so much better than Bant. You like what? Fatal Push is better than Sword to Plowshares, or like what's the what's the black? What are the black cards? For a Standard Pioneer, I like Pioneer a lot. I've played almost no Standard. The only Standard I've played is like at the Twitch Rivals thing this year. Bowmaster. So it's Bowmaster Push versus Swords to Fairy. I feel like Swords is just like it's just that card, you know. Although your mana is a little bit better for Shaman, that's true. Thoughtseize? Here I am. I mean, Bowmaster is really good with Uro or Oko. Gain 4 life. What is this? What is Arena? What is going on? What is this client? No, my opponent's not even platinum, they're silver. Why am I playing in silver, Yorion? I'm in the high echelon of platinum rank 2. Been grinding for a week to get here. It's unplayable rig garbage. I mean, this is like, you know, unplayable rig garbage. Get upvoted on Reddit. And you know, maybe you're right. Rigged at least is like, what does that mean? Unplayable is also very dramatic. Garbage is also very dramatic. But you can get your upvotes for sure. Yeah, literally better than Healing Salve. Yorion in the hand. This match feels very rigged. I don't know, my opponent's a person and they like logged into play, they don't know what they're doing, but it's like, is that rigged? What does that mean in this context? Yeah, rigged for whom? For like, I'm not having a good time. My opponent's not having a good time. They did a bad job rigging it. Nobody's having fun. Okay, so we drew our lands so we can play Oko, keep our counterspell up. Could be a bot. This is not a bot. There's 0%. I would say the Arena players love their conspiracies. Love their conspiracies. And like, I don't know how I don't think it's very justified, but maybe I'm wrong. But they love to be like, they love their shuffler conspiracies, all this stuff. They go crazy. Yeah, it's super online. It's not a conspiracy. It's not a conspiracy. Look up Fisher Yates. Spike, Google Fisher Yates. I'm not gonna look it up. I will not be Googling Fisher Yates, whatever the fuck that is. Just Google Fisher Yates, you'll see, Spike, it's all a conspiracy, the shuffler's rigged, the matchmaking. Yeah, I know the best of one shuffler is rigged. That was not even a conspiracy, though. I don't know, I don't know. I'm getting into it. But I do know about the best of one shuffling. But both people have the shuffler thing. So is that rigged, or is it just like it is what it is? Seize the 32 months. Thank you. Welcome back. Yeah, I do like how you get to see how big the deck is. They're gonna time out. I know. I know they're gonna time out. Hello. Here we go. Oh man. I'm gonna become one of these toxic arena conspiracy gamers. Alright, my turn. I'm gonna make my thing an elk. I'm gonna attack for 10. Here we go. I know everybody, all the arena gamers, nobody thinks this is funny anymore. But I'm just now for the first time getting to spam the emotes. Here we go. Yeah, maybe their client's really laggy because of this. Look at him having so much fun being a shithead. Me? I'm being a shithead? I don't know. I gotta be something while my opponent's not doing anything. Listen, it's way worse to just like leave the match and time out than it is to spam your go. Dude, and I did it after defeating the Yorion deck. Yorion, every card in my arena collection, all the commons and uncommons. I have now become platinum rank 2. XP you get on arena. Alright, keep it like brainstorm, I think. Yeah, please, will someone think of the disconnected roper who's salty disconnecting? Ooh, I hope that they're. I guess they're not a. Maybe they could still be a gingerbread cabin deck, I guess. Gilded Goose, Dark Ritual. Dark Ritual. I feel like we might die. I mean, you're at 11. Whoa! Can I go back to the Yorion opponent? I feel like I should play against the Yorion player again. That was kind of more my speed. Rigged! The arena client is rigged! They just give my opponents double dark rituals! Small House and Citadel! It's rigged! Maybe they'll like go to 2 and then I'll just kill them with Shaman. So they're on the 8. They play Necropotence. Go to 2. Just do it. Just go to 2. One more, and then pass. Okay, they're at 1. They're at 1. Come on. Come on. You can't cast anything. No! Damn it. I didn't know that card was in the format. Soul Avenger, 14 months. Thank you. Welcome back. Okay, they're 43. We just need them to pay 42 more life. We'll let them have their fun. It's fine. I mean, they can just, you know, necropotence until they find another tendrils. Okay, now we're dead on board, so I'll concede. All right, yeah, that was their turn too. We have our counter spells already. They're a Bowmaster. They have a lot of scolding targets. We get Needle Necro. We get Knight of Autumn potentially. Well, we also can like Teferi bounce their Citadel and Oko their stuff. We're gonna go -1, -1. Are we talking about combo being dead? Well, this is the thing with the combo decks, is like when they have like a 7-card double Dark Ritual hand, they always look insane. But there's only like 4 Dark Rituals in their deck. And like their decks are so much worse when they don't have Ritual, or they have to mulligan super low for it. And also, I don't know, I'm just like... I'm probably gonna win this game, and then we have game 3. I don't know. Maybe combo's really good in best of 1. Okay. So I guess I can bounce the Bowmaster, counter on the way down. Phyrexian Tower. I love Phyrexian Tower. I would. This is like one of the few cards I really would love to be in Modern. Okay, just cast a Bolas Citadel. We'll counter whatever they get off this, probably. Oh wait, Teferi stops Besiege. Alright, let's get this back in here, I guess. Does Yogg really need access to Tower? I mean, Tower's kind of... It's like a little awkward in Yogg, because the only, like... I guess, never mind, it's insane in the deck. I don't know. I like the card a lot. Is Besiege good? It's a lot better in Timeless than it is in Modern because of Dark Ritual, I think. It is, you know, it's a combo card. It's like the more powerful the format, the better it is. Yeah, it can definitely be awkward. But overall, I would say good, yeah. I think Timeless is more or less powerful than Modern. More powerful, I think, overall. Like the Grixis Luris deck is like more powerful than like Murktide by like I think pretty clearly. You get Luris, you get Treasure Cruise, you get Deathrite Shaman. And it's like more or less like just like a better version of that deck. There's Swords of Plowshares, Brainstorm, Dark Ritual. But you know you are missing like some stuff like Amulet of Vigor, Cascade cards. Are also very good. Hard to like. It's not like a super easy thing to compare. More powerful, less consistent. I don't even know if less consistent is true. You know, this is a, again, this is a little bit scared of Phyrexian Tower. Could swords this immediately. Like, this is a brainstorm fetchland format. It's like hard to feel like this isn't a super consistent format too. I'm gonna go with swords this. Maybe I'm playing into Deadly Dispute too much, but they didn't have it. Alright. Let's pass here. It's nice that we get scolding a Bowmaster if they do go after my brainstorm. You just scolding that. I feel like I want 2 archaeologists. What am I putting back? I can put back the second swords and like sanctuary it back if I need it. I guess we'll play this turn. Get a breeding pool for Uro. Red Black Sack with Lura seems great. Yeah, I mean, there's just so many options. For sure. What I thought about the timeless meta. It doesn't seem like there's a super pronounced, defined meta, whatever. I feel people are mostly just doing whatever they want. In a pretty fun way, I'd also say. I feel like I'm having a good time. I'm gonna get the scolding back, knowing that they have this. Maybe I'll end up taking a different card. It's a bunch of legacy cards, plus fetch check mana base without Zen fetches. Yeah, it is a crazy format. It's so unique. I'm having a really good time with it, though. Seek New Knowledge. That's not a card I'm familiar with. Card. Seek 2 non-land cards. Put a card from your hand on your library. I mean, I don't know. This is one of these, like, arena cards that I don't really know what Seek does exactly. Just not for me, I think. Like, but what does Seek do? Just like, you put 2 random non-land cards in your hand, then 1 on the bottom. I don't feel like that's necessarily good. 2 mana. I don't play Archaeologist. I'm gonna turn that Archaeologist into an Elk. Rocco the 29? Do any of the cards feel too good? Does Oko, Lurrus, DRC, Delve Stuff balance each other out? I'd say at the moment, yeah. I feel like the format feels relatively balanced, like Oko, Uro, Sanctuary, Shaman, Ragavan, Bowmaster, Cruise, all kind of existing together. Like, these are the really powerful cards. Brainstorm, Swords to Plowshares. It all just kind of feels like this is just the power level of the format, and it's all, like, about the same. Like, it's also in an Unholy Heat format, so even Oko's, like, it's not feeling, like, so crazy. Pancakes for 3 months. They go come back. Yeah, new format's sweet for sure. Take another one of these. Another Archaeologist. Yeah, no Wasteland. Yeah, guys, bring back Oko. I don't know. The thing is, like, remember I played a lot of Abrupt Decays when Oko was Seagull. It was good, but it was like, played a lot of Needles. I feel like it wasn't like. The thing is, it's like, to me, I feel like Uro was more impressive than Oko. Because, it was so hard to play any card that was good against Uro. You had to play, like, Narset, Remand, Cling to Dust. There just, like, weren't that many cards that were, like, good against the card Uro, but you could just, there's a lot of things you just like killed Oko for 1 or 2 mana, and then and then you just kind of had a good exchange out of it. All right, we're gonna get out of platinum today. No. Oh no, games 2 and 3. Every combo deck's worst nightmare, games 2 and 3. Or some cards would be super fun to have in time with. I don't know, it's like, I feel like I need to get a better feel for the format before I could really answer that question. 2-1 Arenas League. 2-1, but like, we played against a deck that doesn't really count, I feel. I'm getting Ponzed. I played against a Utopia Sprawl deck that stifled me the other day, so I'm just gonna try not to get stifled here. Popular take that Oko be alright if it was a +2 was a +1, the +1 was a -1. That's something I've said a few times. I feel like that's like clearly what it should have been, I feel. It would still be like a good playable Magic card, and you know, it would be, I think, a lot less egregious though. Any reason to play Sultai over Bant to these Uro piles? So you get to play Bowmaster, push Thoughtseize over Swords to Fairy. Swords is a pretty dang good card. Alright, Bloodbraid Elf into Stone Rain. What a format. Like here Oko would have 4 loyalty and then would be going down to 3. It just feels so much more appropriate. Instead of like, oh no, it's still alive even if you killed the food here. A counterspell instead of lapse. I may want to tap out for Uro. Probably good to not and hold up the lapse for 1 more turn. Yeah. Another one. Why did that ask me, are you sure on that one? Kind of confused. Oh, it's because it's uncounterable. Oops. Duh. I was busy moving the Moxfield thing. Oops. Why is this asking me, are you sure? Rigged! It's rigged! I don't think I'm gonna swords right now. Yeah, these silly arena only cards. Listen, I'm just putting a card in the yard for Uro. So I have to Teferi bounce this. It's rigged, chat. Hers. That makes sense. On counter supposed to have the red outline. Okay, good to watch out for it. Shadowheart plus Decro's insane. Wait, like the Baldur's Gate cards are in this format? I know Binskin Boo is. That card's probably crazy. Versus 3. Our Oko is needled right now. Okay, Quad Gust coming in. we're wanting to hold up counter magic on turn 2. I tried to 4-color on that. That could be your hand. I don't know. It's I tend to really like the Mystic Sanctuary piles. There's 60 cards more. I've had enough Yoria and Omnath still. Okay, we'll try to prioritize getting an island here so we can Gust Blood Moon. An hour and unnecessary long work call later. Here's my deck. Alright, let's go. Stealth mission. Put 2 counters on target creature you control. That creature can't be blocked this turn. Play the Royal Scions instead, probably, if you're looking for... I guess I really do need to get this island, huh? If you're looking for a 3-mana way to buff buff your Dreadhorde Arcanist so you can cast 3 drops. What's nice about that one is, you know, you get to have a Planeswalker in play. I probably would not play either, but that would be what you would want to do, I think. Also feels like you're a little light on removal spells in the Bowmaster format. Like, I was playing, you know, 4 heat and the other one, being able to kill that. Obviously, you're kind of bad at getting Delirium for heat, so I'm not sure exactly where that, like, leaves you, though. Maybe it's good to play Teferi this turn, because my opponent's A. So Teferi's worse against Minsk and Boo, I guess. Although, I guess Oko's not that good against it either. I could Swords the Minsk next turn. This is better against Blood Moon and Bloodbraid Elf. We also don't know that they're playing Minsk and Boost. We saw 2 other 4-drops already. It's also kind of better if they have, like, I guess Fry doesn't kill Oko, obviously. It was kind of any interaction. Bounce the Sprawl. I was going to plus because of Blood Moon. We have to get the green source and have this tapped. It's kind of funny they just besage me. Yeah, the problem is if I bounce the Sprawl and they just play Blood Moon, I'm like boned. Yeah, I kind of feel like this just shouldn't be a Time Warp deck. I feel like you should be cutting the Time Warps, cutting the Stealth missions, playing 4 Charm, and playing more removal spells. Maybe if we have 4 Tidebinder also. Tidebinder is really sick. Maybe 4 Charm, 4 Tidebinder, 2 Charm. But I still think this is a good Time Warp deck. Yeah, Oko was better against Karn. They grab a Needle. Don't want to start with a Brainstorm. I guess I'll start with a Draw. Bounce the Sprawl this time. Opponent says nice. Why is it when my arena opponents say nice, I just feel like they never mean it? Okay, so back an Uro. Back a Sanctuary, I think. So I think I play Oko, and if they needle Oko, I can plus Teferi and set myself up to bounce the needle the following turn. And I could go Uro with Gust up the next turn, potentially. We get Coding. Yeah, you get Coding. I needle my Uro. You can see what their mouse is doing. It almost feels like they didn't upkeep coding me. Now they're just doing a response. Karn's still ungustable. Although they kind of want to go after my breeding pool to stop me off Uro, so maybe I get to gust something else here. Then we can draw Oko and kill Karn. We can draw another green source. Ooh. We also gust like Sprawl. Do they know to go to second main? They do. I think I'll just still gust the Sprawl. We'll do nothing, but get another card in the yard for Uro. Shawnee with the 22. Thank you. Welcome back. Ah, and a Stone Rain. Okay, so if we draw a green source, put Uro in play. Draw another Needled Oko. Bummer. Alright, I'll keep because I got a Brainstorm. Yeah, I can just go. I can go Brainstorm into Swords if I need to Swords. Okay, back into the budget. Budget. It feels like as soon as you lose, all of a sudden you play against budget like no good card decks. Rigged. It's rigged. I don't know. What is it the chatter said? Unplayable rigged garbage. You can only dream about the updates you could get saying something like that on reddit.com. Five-color snow? I mean, are these even snowlands? They're not. They're just cards in my opponent's collection, I think. Okay, there's a card. Okay, so let's just Uro. The worst part about Uro is, like, even if you have, like, theoretically something sweet to do with your turn, but you could escape an Uro, it's just always correct to escape Uro. For the most part, I guess. Maybe there's some exceptions. Is Uro's broken and timeless as it is other formats? To me, it's felt like of all like the broken cards, it feels like it's kind of the best one. But it's also because like there's just not that many Swords to Plowshares. Most of the removal is destroy based. But even like Swords against Uro isn't good. You're just like getting 3 for 1. Okay. So if I time warp myself, they still have protection. But I get to, you know, Uro trigger again. Yeah, it seems like I should just, you know, draw a ton of cards and Sanctuary back Time Warp, and then... Yeah, okay, yeah, I guess they're like one of these gamers that's like, I want to spend my wild cards on the One Ring, and I want to spend them on Omnath. I don't want to spend them on... I don't want to spend them on lands. Yeah, Shaman is good against Uro. It's true. So I have only 7 mana. So I can't play both Planeswalkers and hold up Lapse. I feel like I'll just Tef hold up Lapse if I don't draw a land. Bouncing the Ring seems so nice here. Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, fair enough, for sure. The lands are so good. Get out the ring? Yeah, I'd rather I just want them to have an expensive card for me to memory lapse. Did not draw another Sanctuary. See if I find another Time Warp off this. Find a Brainstorm. Take a counterspell, I guess. May not have a fetchable for this. Okay, we do. Okay, your turn. They're trying to do Omnath into something, or no, just ring again. Got a Bolt for Teferi. At least all their spells are good. Alright, I think they're just dead. You gotta elk the Archaeologist. Uro. Okay, so they're a... We saw Omnath, and we saw the One Ring, and we saw, like, nothing else. I was running back. We should bring it in, you know, I'll just, you know, be nice and run it back. We should also bring in our set. Ryan with the 28, thank you, welcome back. Alright, we'll keep. Yeah, the format's been fun so far. I don't know how much of it I'm going to play or whatever, but I don't think that's even as important. Just having fun, that's all that really matters. Seems like all their cards are 4 mana and all their lands are tapped, so I could just take a turn off to Archaeologist. Archaeologist is really good at getting your dailies. Get your attack with X creatures in. Oof. Yeah, Remand was always pretty good against Uro, I guess. I was hoping to go Uro and have Counterspell up, but now they get to resolve something. It's kind of funny, Reprieve is on Arena, but I don't think Remand is. Oh boy. Will I play this weekend's Timeless tournament? I didn't know there was a tournament for Timeless this weekend. Do you have any details to share? Or? Anu's trying to do it. Oh yeah. So well, I may be busy on Saturday, but if I'm not busy, I will do what I can to play. Maybe better to swords the Omnath, but it's also nice if you like lose the fight here, you still have the swords. Also, do they have any fetches in their deck? Yeah, so okay, so match Reno, not on melee. Could be fun. I would like. I will if I can. Where's the? Oh, Saturday, December 3rd, at 9 p.m. Maybe. I usually like to do nighttime tournaments, but maybe. So they do have fetches. Exile all artifacts and creatures, mana value 3 or less. They perpetually gain this spell, cost 2 more to cast, permanent enters the battlefield tapped. Alright. They got a lot of counter spells in there. Wooded Ridgeline deck. Yeah, it seems pretty cool. I kind of just want to go to game 3. So playing forever against this Teferi that we can't really beat. I'll bring in the needle this time and the Narsets. Show my opponents some respect. Kind of don't need these swords either. I can just like elk their stuff. Play like 1. Oh, more cards are restricted timeless, so I have a reason to besiege the mirror to Minskin. It's funny. I think I should play the Sanctuary turn 1. There's like a little bit of tension because I want to get the Triome. But like I want to be able to go lapse into 3-drop smoothly. There we go, there's her mana. Mana Confluence? Rest in peace. I'll lapse the Rest in Peace. This is mostly because I'm just like using my mana forever after this. It's good for sure. I think I would play Tameless if there's one more good cantrip, a Resident Addict. I mean, you have Brainstorm Fetchland. Consider looting. Where else do you get to play Brainstorm Fetchland in a format like this? Also, if that's not enough, yeah, maybe there will never be enough for you. My opponent did show me Archaeologist, or sorry, Spell Pierce last game. We just play Archaeologist. We can Elk it next turn. We do still get the card even with Rest in Peace in play. Take the Time Warp, I think. Ponderwood. I don't know. I feel like one thing you can't complain about Tyrants is like the quality of cantrips. That is a weird hill to die on in the Brainstorm Fetchland format. Okay, so if we drew a land, they were dead. Can Elkar Shaman. Yeah, looting is in the format. Okay, so they don't get their card. I mean, this is also lethal. Okay, we did it. Blazing through Platinum Tier 2. Does Cruise count as a cantrip? I don't think anybody would count Cruise as a cantrip. It's a card draw spell. But it is 1 mana most of the time.